no way to explain it. When I say beyond, we could also say prior to the mind. Prior to the mind arising, you saw the mind come to an end. You saw the mind, this activity come back to rest. But the rest isn't after the activity. The rest is also prior to the activity. The rest is actually what the activity is arising out of and comes back to. So all activity starts with rest and it ends with rest. So you're so used to this activity that now you watch this activity come back to rest. And then you just notice, oh, it's me that remains, me, the rest. But actually now listening to this after the meditation, you notice that the activity arised again. But you are the rest that's watching that activity now. You are the rest that's aware of the activity. So the activity starts and stops, but you don't start and stop. Right? The mind, you watch the mind come to an end, and then you watch the mind start back up again. But you don't have the experience of yourself starting or ending. So in one sense, you just watch the mind die. By the mind coming to an end, that's you just watched it die. And you remain. Now, what is the experience of the mind dying? What is the experience of the mind coming to an end? What's the experience of yourself?
Yeah, just still presence.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
the
only
rest, peace. These are just names, but it's whatever it's just we got to give it some name to talk about, but there's no doubt that it's you that remains. So when the mind dies, which it just did, which you saw, it's you that remains. So you just have to see that you're not making any jump. You're not traveling anywhere. You're not really going anywhere. You are already yourself. When you're saying, well, I'm experiencing myself, I'm experiencing the essence, myself. Well, I'm also experiencing death. But the experience of death and the concept of death, radically different. Right? And you're seeing this experientially. Conceptually, I have a concept of death and an image of death and what's that going to be like. But if I'm being totally honest with myself, me, the mind, doesn't know anything about death because death is the unknown to the mind. But what you're experiencing in that meditation actually is the unknown. The unknown becomes known, and you realize that to the mind, you are the unknown. But to yourself, you're the only known.